Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's great to see you again, and I have a new video for you guys today, and it is a review and swatch video on the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette, and then one of their lip oils. I've been enjoying all of these products the past month or so because I got them for my birthday. I just recently turned 16, January 5th, and it's been great. 16. Woo woo. Also, this makeup look I did today was using the Sweet Peach palette and then the Sweet Peach Glow palette. So this video on this makeup tutorial should be up next weekend, I'm hoping. So if you're excited for this makeup tutorial, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, and you will get notified if you press a little bell when I upload this makeup tutorial. So, and also, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Katie. I just want to take a minute to say that I've just recently reached 200 subscribers on YouTube. And honestly, guys, it is so amazing. I can't even begin to describe on how amazing it feels to have people here to support me and my channel. So I just wanted to take a few seconds to just say thank you, and I extremely appreciate you being here to watch my videos, and it means so much to me. You have no idea. So thank you so much. Okay, now let's get into the review and swatch video on these products. So the first product I'm going to be swatching is the Too Faced Sweet Peach creamy lip oil in the color Peach Tease. Just go ahead and swatch it right next to. Oh, it's great when you can see your hairs in the lip gloss, isn't it? And it smells like peaches, and apparently it tastes like peaches too. So this is the color Peach Tease. I really like the lip oils. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. They're non-sticky, they're really creamy, and guys, they're actually Sweet Peach, Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss, but they're called peach oils. So, it's not an oil, it's a lip gloss, but that's the name of them. So if the name oil scared you, don't be scared by it. It's just what they called it to make it a little bit different. It kind of dries down kind of like a sheer finish. It's glossy, but it's not like too glossy. Honestly, guys, I think that these are really good products. It feels so comfortable on the lips. It's almost like a moisturizer with color in it. And I want to get a lot more of the colors so bad. Okay, now moving on to the Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette. This is the palette on the inside. It is absolutely stunning. There's a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight. So if you wanted to do your makeup, you already have all your stuff in here when you open it, so you don't have to dig through your drawer to find different products. I think this would be a great traveling product, also because it's kind of a tin, and it's kind of like solid. You get a mirror that's pretty decent. You only need this one item. If you were to travel, you don't need a whole bunch of the other products. So let's just go ahead and start swatching them for you. So first I'm going to swatch the bronzer. And I think the bronzer is really pretty. This is the bronzer right here. I think it is a really pretty, it looks a little orange. It's more of an orangey bronzer, which I don't think is that bad. You just got to be careful when you apply it. I did use it today. Like I said, I used all these products today except for the lip oil. Actually, I don't think I said that, but I didn't use a lip oil today. And this bronzer is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's a super creamy, and also it's a matte bronzer, so there's no shimmer, and you can also use it to contour. And then moving on to the Sweet Peach Glow blush. And I think this blush is so beautiful. It is extremely peachy. It is so stunning, absolutely gorgeous. But that is the blush. It's extremely gorgeous. It's a gorgeous blush. I've been loving peach blushers lately, and I know a lot of people have. Everyone lately has been obsessed with peach. Now moving on to the highlight in the palette. This highlight is absolutely gorgeous. It's a gold champagne peachy highlight. It is so pretty. It's very hard to see because my skin tone, there it is, it's kind of there. But it's so pretty, and there it is reflecting the light. It's so gorgeous. I did use it on my cheeks today. So that's what it looks like on the face, which is, I think, was a lot better than the swatch I did. But I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I honestly think that this whole little set right here of the Sweet Peach Glow, I honestly think that this little set is amazing. Like I said, it's great for travel. You have everything you could want in this little palette right here. And I think you should definitely go out and buy this. If you already have stuff this color, don't. It's not worth your money if you already have stuff like this. I just think that it's a deal. If you're looking for something that has everything in it, I definitely go for this one, because instead of buying a whole different bunch of bronzers, blushes, and highlights, you could just get everything you'd want in this one set. But if you love makeup as much as I do, you're not gonna just want this one thing. So obviously I don't want to just have this one thing. Okay, I'm moving on to the eyeshadow palette. Sweet Peach eyeshadow palette. Here it is, opening it up. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it's so pretty. It's definitely a warm toned palette, and yes, Sweet Peach, you're not really expecting peachy, you're expecting more peachy shades in the palette, but the thing is, it's a peach inspired palette. And if you look at it, you can see where they're getting the inspiration from. Like obviously the inside of the peach, there's the nectar, and then there's the outside of the peach, and then there's the pit and the stem over here. And it's definitely a peach palette inspired by peach. If you were to look at a peach, cut open a peach, here's the palette. But it is not all peachy shades, which they never said it was. So I absolutely like the palette. I love this palette. I use it today on my eyes. Like I said, I use everything. So let's just start swatching the palette. The first color is White Peach, and it is a very white matte shade. It's an extremely pigmented shadow and extremely creamy when you're swatching it. Next color is the color Nectar, and it is a highlight shade for your, oh, and it's right here. It's kind of yellow. It's hard to see a little bit because of the lighting, and my skin color is almost like my skin color. And then the last color in this little row is Peaches and Cream, and it is a more tan peachy setting color. So it's more my skin tone, so it's gonna be even harder to see. There we go. And all of the mattes, I have noticed that the mattes in this palette are a lot more pigmented than some of the shimmer shades in here. The matte shades are definitely a lot smoother when swatching them than the shimmer shades. So keep that in mind, so don't be like, oh, this is bad quality. It's just the difference in the formulas. Okay, now moving on to the next row. The first color is this very pretty, I don't know how to explain the color. Here, let me swatch it, then we'll see. Gold. Luscious is definitely, it doesn't look like this in the palette at all. Its swatch is completely different. Then moving on to the next color. Oh, that's the color Luscious, by the way. Moving on to the next color. This is the color Cobbler. And it is this really pretty bronzy shimmer shade. Absolutely gorgeous. These two are great lid shades, and I used this color on my little center of my halo today. Then moving on to the next color, which is Georgia, which is a very matte, muted pink shade. So it's going to be very hard to see. It's almost the same color swatched as the color Peaches and Cream, but it's just a little bit more pink and darker. It's right there. Moving on to the next row, the first color is this gold pink shade in the color Just Peachy. It is this gold pink shade that very reflective with gold, and it's very shimmery, as you can see that. And then moving on to the next color, which is this matte pink with specks of glitter in it. And it is the color Candied Peach. And I use this as well today in my crease. The glitter is very hard to see when you apply it to the eyes. So keep that in mind. That doesn't, honestly, I see this shade as more of a matte shade than a shimmery glittery shade because the glitters do not show up when you apply it to your eye with a brush. Moving on to the next color, it's the color Caramelized, and it's this really pretty dark brown shimmer shade. They have a lot of similar shades in this palette. I do have to mention that. Normally, this one obviously looked like Cobbler. They're very close even in the pan. This one's just more brown, the other one's more like purpley toned. The next color is in the color Bless Her Heart, and it is this green beautifulness gold shade. I used this on my lower lash line today. Absolutely stunning. Love this color. This is actually probably my favorite color in the palette. Now moving on to the next color, which is in the color Bellini. And this is the color I use underneath the color Luscious on my lid because it didn't show up. This one's definitely hard to apply with a brush. I suggest a finger or a wet brush. Now moving on to the next color, which is in the color Puree. This is very similar to the bronzy shade, I feel like, in the Sweet Peach Glow palette. It's a little bit more orangey. Yeah, a lot more orangey. But I think it's really pretty. I use this today as well. Now moving on to the next colors. The next color is the color Tempting, and it is the darkest shade in the palette. It is almost a black, but it is more like a brown. Extremely pigmented, as you can tell. It's so pigmented. And the next color is the color Peach Pit, and it is this very purpley brown peach pit shade. I think it's really pretty. I have 4 more colors to swatch. The next color is the color Summer Yum, and it is this really orangey shade. I use this as well today. Absolutely gorgeous. The next color is Charmed I'm Sure. This is another matte shade, as a little Summer Yum was a matte shade, and Charmed I'm Sure is another matte shade, and it is again a really pretty. It is more of a cool toned brown this time. And then the next color is the color Delectable, which is this really pretty purple shade. This one is the one I've noticed I have the most trouble with when even swatching it. So I just say that this color is going to be a pain in your butt if you did buy this palette. And then the last color is Talk Derby to Me, and it is this black shadow with flecks of pink sparkle in it, and I would say it's more sparkle than color. Honestly, I feel like they got lazy with those last 2 colors. So I feel like they got really lazy with the very last colors. So those are the worst colors I have in the palette, are Talk Derby to Me and Delectable. So just keep that in mind, that there are some shadows in here that are better than others, which in what eyeshadow palette when isn't there? This palette I'm pretty sure retails for $49, and I did the math a while ago, but I don't remember how much that was per shadow, but it doesn't matter. I really adore this palette. You can get a super neutral look with it, which I've been using it a lot lately, which I adore this. And I honestly wanted this for my birthday, so my mom got it for me. But if you are uncertain that you want this palette or not, I'd say skip it. Unless you are dying to get your hands on this palette, go for it. If you're kind of on edge about getting it, I suggest not getting it because you can get a lot of these other colors in a lot of other palettes as well. The only color I haven't really seen in other palettes are these 3 mainly, like right here, I haven't really seen. The green one and then these 2 peachy ones I haven't really seen in other palettes, but most of the other ones I actually have seen. Even maybe Tempting too. Tempting is probably another one I haven't really seen that much because it's so like brown but black. It's really weird, but it's super pretty. But if you're a collector, get it. I'm a collector of makeup and I wanted this. This is my first Too Faced their palette. I have their Too Faced Nikki Tutorials palette, but this is the first one that I actually is like by them and not a collab with anyone else, and I really like this palette. Like I said, if you're a collector, you're gonna want to get it. But I could say you can obviously find different shadows. You can find the same shadows in different palettes as well. So some of the shadows in here were obviously just a little bit harder to work with, and some of them weren't patchy. They just weren't as pigmented as the other ones. So this ends my Sweet Peach review and swatch video. And guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you guys like this video. And also, remember, I'm going to have a tutorial coming out using both of these two products in the next week or so. If you're excited for that or want to see that, go ahead and just hit that subscribe button, and then you can get notified, or hit the little bell to get notified for the tutorial. Also, like the video if you found this video helpful in any way. If you have any videos you want me to film, if you have any more makeup tutorials you want me to film using a certain palette or certain colors, I do have a video coming up soon, which is going to be a palette collection video on my eyeshadow palettes, which I might film today if I get a chance to. I don't know. I've been trying to film a lot today just so I can get through it. And I have a lot of videos I want to film, but my palette collection is going to be coming up next. So, guys, to see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys. For these makeup tutorial, bronzer, wrong.